Welcome back. This section we are going to be starting on word problems. We're going to start off easy. We're just going to be translating English phrases into algebraic expressions. This table is not comprehensive. That means that I do not have every single possible phrase that could be translated to algebra listed here. So there are some that you're just going to have to think about, but hopefully this will help guide you. So go ahead and take a moment to read through this, and we will move on to the next section. Hit pause in the video if you need to, and we'll move on. All right, so let's take a look at number 1. So this is literally just taking words, making them into numbers and algebraic expressions. The difference of 14x and 9. Difference means subtracting. So the difference of 14x and 9 is 14x minus 9. The quotient of 8y squared and 3. What's quotient? A quotient is division. So 8y squared divided by 3. Or you could say 8y squared over 3. Either one of those would be correct. 12 more than y. More than is plus. So y plus 12 or 12 plus y would also be acceptable. 7 less than 49x squared. Now read this carefully. You almost have to write this backwards. So you take 49x squared and it's 7 less than that. So it's not going to be 7 minus 49x squared. It is actually going to be 49x squared minus 7. So it's not a direct translation. You really do have to think about these and try to understand what they're asking for. 8 times the sum of x and y. 8 times the sum of. So we have to sum x and y before we take 8 times it. So that means with our order of operations, we're going to need to use parentheses. So we sum x and y and then take 8 times it. The sum of 8 times x and y. These are two different expressions. This one's saying the sum of 8 times x and y. So this time we're just going to take 8 times x and add y. Number 7. The length of a rectangle is 14 less than the width. Let W represent the width of the rectangle. Write an expression for the length of the rectangle. So W is the width. The length is means equals. So let's say length is 14 less than the width. So you take the width and it is 14 less. So it'll be W minus 14. You have to be really careful with these subtraction and quotient problems. Problem 8. June has dimes and quarters in her purse. The number of dimes is 7 less than 4 times the number of quarters. Let Q represent the number of quarters. Write an expression for the number of dimes. So the number of dimes is 7 less than 4 times the number of quarters. So we take 4 times the number of quarters. Number of dimes, well, say dimes is D, is 7 less than 4 times the number of quarters. So 4 times the number of quarters and then 7 less than that. At this point, you can work on problem 36, and our next video will be on amounts, percentages, and bases. I'll see you then.